Hey you guys, I am so excited that I am finally back on YouTube and I can finally answer all your questions. So I asked you guys all a couple weeks ago what you wanted to know. So I'm here today and I'm going to answer the questions you asked me. You better be ready. Bum bum bum. I currently only speak one language fluently, but if you count frequent sarcasm as a language, then yes, I speak two languages. I also took 8 years of Spanish when I was in college, high school, and middle school, but when you don't use it, you lose it. So I can speak a little bit of Spanish, I can understand it more, but for the most part, let's just say I only speak English. That is a very good question. Um, Raising my son while juggling all the careers that I have is definitely a struggle. I definitely do a lot of scheduling and I do a lot of prepping beforehand. So the night before, I'm getting like food ready, I'm getting my outfits picked out, I'm kind of like prepping so that the morning isn't so hard and I kind of don't overwhelm myself for the schedule. Um, but I think the biggest thing is to just not sweat the small stuff. I used to be such a stickler for like details and like making sure everything was perfect. And now I just kind of, if it's not working today, like chalk it up as a loss and like move on. People, things, whatever. I have my top three priorities, which is my son, of course, my career, and my well being. So if it's not one of those three things, I just don't have time for it. So that's all I gotta say is you have to prioritize. I definitely write a lot of things down, and you just have to laugh with it sometimes. Like it's just life. So a lot of scheduling, and I'm still figuring it out as I go though. It's hard, but I'm determined and I'm gonna make it work somehow. My background is a little questionable to say the least. I was adopted actually when I was born. So my birth dad, I don't know what he is, but that's where I get a lot of my color from because my birth mom is actually blonde hair and blue eyed. So apparently I look a lot like my birth dad. But my adopted dad is Lebanese and Middle Eastern. So I grew up in a very Middle Eastern family, and um, you know, that's kind of all I've known. So I really identify a lot with that. That's where my last name comes from. Um, and then my mom, she, my adopted mom, she is like red hair and freckles, and she's from like Los Alamitos, and my grandma's from Oklahoma, so it's kind of a mixture. My grandpa was of German descent. He came here from Germany, so we used to grow up like singing Silent Night in German, so I really identify with that too. So I don't really know. I mean, I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. I wish that someday I'd meet my birth dad to kind of get more answers, but right now I don't know. And I've actually taken one of those 21andMe kind of DNA tests, and it told me that I had some Japanese in me, which is actually really cool. And then it said like Western European. So I still don't know where this color and this like dark complexion comes from, but I don't know. So to answer your question, I don't know what my background is. Sorry. let's just say it. My dream car would probably be a Jeep Wrangler, a four door, of course, but it would need to be like decked out. I would want to be able to snap my fingers and go off roading. But if I couldn't have a Range Rover, I would probably have some sort of a Mercedes, maybe a G-Wagon. I do like the boxier looking cars. Not like Scion boxy, but like Jeep boxy, you know. So my favorite sports team is definitely the Denver Broncos. Um, been a fan for a while now. My parents live in Colorado, so it just kind of makes sense. I'm trying to give the Rams a chance. I'm a huge football fan. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of disappointing me though. So definitely Broncos fan. If I had to choose a college team, it would definitely be USC. Woo-hoo, fight on! And Angels, of course, because I'm a true OC California girl, and we rep the Angels. Holla. So these are all the questions I'm going to answer tonight. I definitely love doing this and I want to do it more. So I'm going to try and answer all of your questions every Monday night and have them up by Tuesday. So if you have any questions, email them to me, send them to me in a DM, or write them in the comments. And I hope that I get them all because I love interacting with you guys. You guys are awesome. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you a million times over. You guys rock.